Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream today. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're wondering what the reason for the Hotline Miami music is, it's no reason, just good. Just really fucking good. But I just can't help but groove to it, man. Yeah, it would have been live a little bit sooner. I was jamming too much. I couldn't help it. I was like, yes! Hydrogen will help me take a shower faster. Nope. Nope, just dancing in the shower. Okay. I guess they let anything on Steam nowadays. Sexual void. Nothing in here except Vicky, sexy outfits, and a JOI game. And they've previously done the company Bad Vice Games, developer I should say, Hippocampus, Dark Fantasy Adventure, I can already tell what it's trying to be, which is it's Dark Souls. And Valkyrie Initiative Publisher. What? Ah, this is a bundle. I know none of these games. Okay. Real glad that popped up just on Steam. Okay. Okay. Alright. Here we are. Here I am. I didn't fix the thing. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Oh, give me a select. Add your base color. Okay, how about that? Lower that opacity. Wow. Everything's watt today. Alright, let's see. And bam! Ah, now I'm blue! Double deba do double. Double debob. Okay, let's see here. output stream projector. Check this out. There. How's that? Is that easier to see now? I think it's easier to see. Not blue, it's fine. Yes, it is. Good. No, I had a feeling that he'd probably be packing today. So, no, that's all good. Fix my calendar. Where my curtain is, it always gets in front of it. So, why am I streaming? I'm still... There we go. Why am I streaming right now on a Friday? Oh boy. You ever just have those times when... And like, I'm feeling fine, by the way. You ever just have those times in which you just a couple of just things just happen in like a short period of time, and then you just want to stop? Well, I was waiting for my boss to come around last night at work, assuming that he would, and he never did. So I was wearing my mask, and like lately I haven't been wearing my mask over at work in the second building. I wear it completely in the first building, but the second building, there's only me and two other my coworkers. So like I'm not too concerned. It's like I'll wear it if, you know, if I'm gonna be around people, but if it's just me in my little secluded section, then I'm not, you know, I'm not too concerned about that. And then with them too, they know to be careful with me because of my asthma, and if I get sick, then I'll be dead. So yeah, I was waiting for my boss to show up, so I had my mask on the entire time. And I have, you know, one of the masks where it goes over the ears, but I've been having to like twist it like twice around my ear, if that makes sense. So I can, you know, so it'll be closer to my face, because it's just a cloth mask right now. I'm getting one in the mail soon. I think I had mentioned off of Etsy. Like, it's a beard one, so it like tucks in with your beard, so you don't completely fucking ruin it every time you put on a mask. Because like what I have to do is I have to tuck my beard like up like this, and then fold it into my mask. And it's just like it. I haven't been able to use any oil or balm because of that. Because it's like, well, what is the point in even doing that? Like, I'll still brush and comb out my beard, but there's no point in the oil and the balm because that just completely ruins the shape whenever, you know, I get to work after walking for like 15 minutes. And just, yeah. So anywho, point being, so yeah, I have my headphones on, normally like this with one ear off, so that way I can hear anybody if they're, you know, talking to me. And they're wireless. And so I'm sitting down towards the front entrance in my section, and lean up against the one like half wall. It's weird. And just my just ear just immensely just starts hurting, and I'm like, all right, I need to take off this mask immediately. And so I go ahead, push down my headphones, and I pull it off, and it's just searing fucking pain because it's been digging into my fucking like just ear the entire time. It's like, you know when like a thing makes an indent and then you pull it up and it's not necessarily with an ear, but makes an indent and then you pull it up and it's like, ah, I feel like it would have been better to just leave it there. Like, imagine you got shot with an arrow. But yeah, that immediately hurted my head. That immediately hurted. Okay. That immediately hurt. My head started hurting. That's what I was going for. And I've had this kind of like stiffness and pain in like the back of my neck for the past week. On and off again. Like, it's fine now. But it's just that suddenly got irritated. And then, like, I think I swallowed, like, just a bit of spit just down the wrong pipe. That's the only thing I can assume, but I started to have an asthma issue, so I was like, oh my god, I want to fucking die. So yeah. So it's just like, you know, I think I just need a day. And the more I thought about it, I was like, I want to focus on some personal projects and just get an extra day. I was waiting, you know, for the point in which the school would eventually close, but we're slowly but surely getting there with the two people over at the one school, which apparently I don't think they closed down the school, but I do know that they're having people that were in contact with them isolate. So yeah. That's a thing. So yeah. So yeah, here I am today. Oh boy. And I think I decided a thing. I'm gonna try. I tried like a month and a half ago or something like that to write up a excuse me, write up a like Dark Souls lore theory about like the connection between the profaned flame and Aleum Lois and the old chaos and such. And I feel like I got it pretty on point because 3 weeks ago, somebody else, another creator that I know of, and actually I've worked with him in the past, made the exact theory that I was basically thinking up, except they missed one thing that I had thought deeply about. And I was like, well, so much for that. But regardless, let me preface this by saying, when I watch YouTube normally, it's usually for either well edited videos or like informational pieces or like retrospectives that like span anywhere from 30 minutes to like 4 hours, for example. Like, I only have 2 YouTubers, one that I actively watch, and then one I haven't watched in a good bit, but I only have 2 people that I watch gameplay from, like exclusively, like, hey guys, what's up? This is my game video here. And then Twitch is, you know, obviously, I just prefer the live experience for the most part. Like, I'll watch VODs myself, but I definitely do prefer, definitely do prefer having just this live experience with chat and whatnot. It makes it much more engaging, in my opinion. But just out of a love for all those informational pieces and just retrospectives on video games and just random topics and whatnot, and just well-edited, well-written videos. And as somebody that enjoys writing and has written, you know, fictional works in the past, like short stories and the like, I was like, I was thinking about it last night as I was listening to a couple of things, and I was like, I think I should give that a try. So, last night I typed up the first page for, like, an intro for a video. It'll be minimal editing, which is different than, you know, my channel is kind of known for, I guess. Because I've spent days editing, just micro tweaking all these little just bits with my videos, and it's like I'm still not entirely happy with some of them always, but so yeah, I wrote a page, and I'm gonna go ahead and read it off, and then I'll take that narration, I'll put it into a video with some accompanying gameplay, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'd like it to not get under 100 views. That would be nice, considering the amount of effort that I'm going to put into it. I'm not expecting to make bank. However, if it does do well enough, I would like to write more, if that comes to it. But I want to give it a try. Now, my only issue being that with my backlog of videos and whatnot, YouTube algorithm might fuck me, but I don't know. So I'm probably just gonna upload it to my main channel, because it's like, where else am I gonna upload it? But it's just that thought is in the back of my head at any rate. But the topic for the video is something that I talk about often, and it's taking in the details of the game world that you're in, and just looking at all the minute aspects of it, and just taking my time with it. Whereas, like, you see most people on Twitch, they kind of sprint through a game, or they have like a tunnel vision, they're dead set on something, and they're kind of just moving from place to place rather than, you know, really just exploring around and whatnot, and just taking their time and, you know, walking even. Everybody's jogging, everybody's running. I think that's partially what I don't like about MMOs, is that everybody is in a rush, and it's like, I understand, because you want to get to the, you know, main gameplay point, but it's like, I do enjoy walking around, you know, the world space and whatnot, with like Final Fantasy XIV, for example, when I played that. And I don't think I'm entirely ready to go ahead and go back to editing like that. Editing, well, not that I've edited streams, but to that point. So, and Greed didn't die that many times. But at any rate, I want to kind of get across the point with, I guess it's an essay, realistically. I want to get across the point of why you should take it slow and look at your surroundings and just take in the game space. Like, even if it doesn't even necessarily have to be open world. Just take things in, just notice things and whatnot. It's a working title right now, and I'm not very happy with it. So I'll probably tweak it if I can find better words for it. But currently I have The Distant Horizon, Finding the Details in Open World Games. So yeah, it doesn't really, you know, roll off the tongue. It's not a great, you know, It's not great, and it's not a retrospective or anything. It just my plan is to kind of talk about individual game worlds, why I kind of like them, and why I feel it's, you know, good to kind of take your time and pace yourself. So I want to try, my initial goal is I want to try to keep it above possibly like 30 minutes, which is a lot of narration, which is going to be a lot of writing. I feel like I might have an easier time though, because this first section here with the intro was more of a kind of just giving a description on, you know, like the starting area of in Fallout New Vegas of Good Springs, kind of just that road leading out of Good Springs that you take down to the road sign with Gene skydiving Las Vegas, and then Prim down the road. But I kind of just described that for the most part, and then as I move forward, I want to again go into detail why I find just walking around and taking my time in game worlds fascinating. And it's like I'm having a little bit of trouble because I haven't written in so long in this sort of way. I'm kind of having trouble articulating my words and whatnot. It's like I find myself, I'm trying to find the right words, and it's like I know the words, it's just I need to kind of look them up to like cross-reference them and check them, if that makes sense. I was thinking of reading it off, but I don't think I will. But yeah, so I'd like to be working on that for a good bit here, and then see what I can do. But I'll need to get like a lot of game footage, though, is the thing. It's like one of them is like I need to go ahead and get New Vegas working again. It's like I don't even necessarily need to mod it. I need to get the game up and running. It's just I don't know. And it's like for my video too, it's like I want to go over a couple like I said, a couple different game worlds. Like, obviously, Fallout, and, like, over how, you know, Obsidian, you know, places and sets up these, like, little stories that you know, you don't really know anything about, but it's like you have these skeletons set up in a way that it tells, you know, some tiny bit of a story. And, of course, like, Dark Souls, maybe even Absolver, possibly, because I really do like the game world there. And I enjoy walking around. And that I mentioned in one of the Absolver streams that I walked around and I eventually gathered 2 other people that were just walking with me up this just big hill. That otherwise, if you spread it up, it would have taken you all of maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. But it took us like a good 5 or so minutes to get up the hill. And then just look at the sunset, and it was nice. Another one as well, but that is becoming an issue is like is Outward, because I've mentioned that I wanted to stream that possibly in the future, and I know Tark had offered to stream it with me, but I was playing it a little bit last night, and I was having fun enough with it, and it's like, I don't know if I would want to just play that independently or stream that, and if I do stream that, I don't necessarily have a whole ton of time to devote to it, partially because of how, you know, the streams are right now, where I only have a few hours before I have to go to work, and also with I just I don't know if I want to stream it or not. In terms of time, October is, you know, next month, and I'm going to be playing nothing but spoopy games. So I'm having the issue there where it's like I want to cover Outward because I'm initially I'm liking the looks of the open world. There's not like a lot to it, and it's kind of just this mass expanse between like these just locations where it's like, oh, here's a giant mountain and here's a nothing really, and then here's a bit of ruins. And then like another one would be Red Dead. Part of my focus I want to have with like Red Dead, for example, and then what I wanted to have with Outward, if I do end up doing that, is that I very much like deserts in games. I need to dig deep and figure out exactly why I like it. I think it's just partly the sand reminds me of beaches, and I like the beach. So I don't know. There's a lot going through my mind with that currently. Yeah, maybe even cover Monster Hunter World as well. Just any spaces that you're necessarily able to kind of explore around. And it doesn't have to be necessarily open world. Like I'm thinking of adding possibly one other game in there that's like linear. Maybe like Dear Esther. That might be a good idea actually, because that's more so linear. Yeah, I would probably include Dear Esther as well. So I could see myself, going, game by game, and describing, what I like about the game worlds and what makes me feel immersed and whatnot. Though I don't know if that would be the correct kind of layout for writing that, just to go game by game, or rather go with games that have similar themes. You see how I'm thinking here? This is partly why I don't make videos really much anymore. It's because I think too much about it, and there's a lot of work into what I want to do. And what it ends up being is just, it's too much for me, and I have no time to do it. But, yeah. So that was a lot of rambling. But it's been on my mind, and that's what I'm thinking about right now. It's, cartoony thought bubble, so I can't see what you're thinking. Generally, yes. But yeah. So I'm gonna give that a try. I'll see if that produces anything. Like I said, if I can get above like 100 would be great. Above 1,000 would be fantastic. Any further than that will be surprising. Because people do generally really enjoy these kind of long essays talking about video games or just random subjects. I mean, generally. I can't speak for everybody, of course, but the numbers show it well enough, and the fact that people can make careers out of that. Not that I'm saying I can make a career out of that, but I'll give it a try. Again, it all intertwines together. Just being creative. I want to do something creatively. If it comes to writing, sure. I enjoy writing. But as of right now, that's not... Where streaming is like, yes, I want to actively make this a career. Making that video with the writing and whatnot, it's something far, far in the back of my mind. I just want it to be successful, is really all. And if that's well liked enough, I can make another. And if that's well liked enough, maybe I can open up my Patreon again. So, yeah, I'll keep working at that for the meantime. And, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I just hope I don't, I hope I don't get so, you know, worked up about this project and then it falls flat because I just stop. So yeah. There was a couple things I wanted to mention. First off, let's see. Unemployment. There's no new news. Just FYI. Though I think I will try the live chat, see if I can get through to that in a timely manner and it not take all day, because I do not want to sit on the phone. I'll try that at some point. But I decided to add up what the government owes me from unemployment, which on the 14th, in 3 days, will be my 3-month anniversary, and I want to die. So I added up the total of, I'm pretty sure, is what they owe me for, because I applied for unemployment. I submitted on, I think it was the Monday or Tuesday of, June, like, after the 11th. So I want to say maybe the, I don't know. It's after June 11th, which was on a Thursday, is when I got laid off. And then I filed. Everybody else filed on that Friday. I filed on that Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember which day exactly. But, yeah. Counting the $600 a week that they're adding as a bonus up until July 25th, I'm pretty sure. And then they were... I'm pretty sure my claim had said $293 a week additionally. Along with that $600 a week. And then once once July 25th came, then I was just getting $293 for a couple of weeks until I went back to work recently. I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct about this, they should owe me around, $6,237 in unpaid unemployment that I've been waiting for 3 months. You know. Yeah.
Your mouth and look at my wad. Loads of money.
Loads of money.
The journey into money. Loads of money.
Loads of money.
I know. It's loads of money.
Loads of money. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get on that soon enough. I'll give that a try. Yeah, because Emma here finally got her unemployment. Sounds like a song my mom would know. It's an old song, so. That I know from Killing Floor, though. Gonna get the extra 600, hopefully to send it at some point. Yeah, I know somebody had mentioned that at work that what was it? They got like oh yeah, for one thing, my one coworker, okay. No, I was thinking of something else. He had called his state rep. I've mentioned this previously, I believe. He had called his state rep, and so he was able to get his unemployment, and he got like 2 individual deposits or something like that. So yeah, they may just send it in like bits. You never know. I'm certainly not expecting a deposit of $6,237. I'm gonna be mad if they fucking put that shit on the US bank card though, that they fucking sent me. Cause like it's no big deal. It's just I'll have to, you know, go to the bank and be like, hey, can you take this off of this? I fucking hate it. I asked for a direct deposit on my taxes. Why did you give me a card? I'm gonna eat the card. I'm gonna fucking eat the card. So yeah. Hey Noogs, welcome. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, waiting on 3-month anniversary in 3 days. So yeah, I'll have to give that give the live chat a try, I guess. You know, it's only $6,237 probably. As long as you set up for direct deposit, it should go to your bank account. Yeah, why the fuck would they send me a card? I mean, they sent you a card. You got yours direct deposit then, didn't you? I don't understand. What was the purpose of the fucking card? That you made me sign up for this bank I've never heard of, the United States Bank. Oh boy. The United States Bank. Wow. How about that? Canada Bank. France Bank. I mean, that's more of a city, but... United Stonks. This is a good question. Who knows? I'm assuming you mean about the card. I was asking about if you got direct deposit. So, yeah, so we're waiting on that. Okay, before I forget this again, and then we're gonna go over some fun things. Let's see. Let's go over 2 just shitty things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that I can eat my U.S. bank card. Eat it both. Yeah. Okay. Let's start out with September, guys. Guys, did you know it's September? I've only shat on it a couple of times, but it's September. September is back for its 4th year, and it's all thanks to your continued support for your favorite streamers. It's me. It's me. Who pour their passion into Twitch, and the viewers who make this community so vibrant. This September is sponsored by Capital One, and it offers a unique chance for viewers to champion their favorite streamers well beyond September. The more you support, the more you save. And here's where the issue becomes the issue. When you purchase a new subscription, not an existing one, a new subscription, you'll receive 20% off the first month, 25% off the first 3, because if you didn't know, you can sub for multiple months. I think the max is 6. And 30% off the first 6. So, you know, if you really just want to drop all your money at once, you can go ahead and subscribed for multiple months in a row. However, that only applies to new subscriptions. And you can also apply it to tier 2 and tier 3 subs. But only if it's a new subscription and you have not previously subscribed before. Do you understand what the issue here is? This is useless to anybody that is a current sub. There was a bug which they quickly patched, in which if you cancel your subscription, you can resubscribe with the discount. So, yeah. Like I said, September just gets shittier and shittier every single year. The first 2 years were pretty good, if I remember correctly. It was all subs are half off. Tier 1, $5 or $2.50. Tier 2, $10 or $5. And tier 3, $25 or like 12 something. I do know, that's why I got tier 3. Well, there you go. Probably my favorite streamer. Aw. I don't understand, Malistrom. Can you please explain in detail why this isn't okay? Because there's no benefit. I know it's $12.50. It's not beneficial to anybody that's already subscribed. So you have to get new viewers or people that just have not subbed. Yeah, 12 something. I meant 50. I know what I'm talking about. I can add sometimes. I don't remember though if this applies to gift subs as well. I think it might, but I'm not 100% certain. So it's just, again, it's like they're just less and less just fucking just benefits to the viewers. And it's like the only granted, it's like Twitch is like, hey, we patched that bug, but anybody that, you know, did the bug, it's fine. So they're losing out on money, and they're like, yeah, that's okay. But they still fucking patched it. And it's like, wow, thanks, Capital One. Why is it presented by Capital One, though? What are they sponsoring? Is Capital One sponsoring September? What does that even mean? I don't even know. So that's shit. Let's get on to the other thing. So, have y'all heard of, I've mentioned before, Cuties? I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. Cuties is a Netflix movie original. Or sorry, not... Actually, I don't know if it's a Netflix original, but... It won numerous awards at the Sundance film competition. And... Cuties is about young prepubescent girls dancing, and it's like Dance Moms, but it's like worse because well, I'd seen this the other day because people are, you know, they're like, cancel Netflix because this basically Cuties is 100% promoting pedophilia. It's extremely fucked. And in fact, I'm going to get real here for a second. That's right, I'm turning off the music here. I'm going to get real for a second here. It is not good. And for a parent's guide for Cuties. I had 100%. I'm not going to watch this fucking travesty. I 100% believe what just these guides and warnings here are saying. So let's go ahead and look over these real quick. So we're not off to a good start with prepubescent girls, and sex and nudity comes up with 4 of them. Parental warning. During one of the many highly sexualized and erotic dance scenes that purposely exploit and objectify numerous scantily clad underage girls, one of the female child dancers lifts up her crop top to fully display her bare breast. This is lawfully defined as pedophilia and can be extremely distressing to many viewers. Kids will be dumb, but I don't know the context for this scene, but regardless, that doesn't sound great. Trigger warning. An 11-year-old girl watches a female rap music video where naked women roleplay through dance both heterosexual and lesbian sex acts. The heterosexual and the lesbian, not the issue here. It's the matter of you're having an 11-year-old girl watch this. An 11-year-old female dance group then mimics these sexual moves on themselves and on each other while the camera zooms in on their sexual body parts as they erotically writher? What? Writher? What? What?
Writhe.
Writher? Do you mean writhe? Yeah, writher is not a thing. Okay. This can be highly distressing to many viewers. Female breast nudity of a minor during an erotic dance scene and lengthy and excessive close-up shots of breasts, bums, and exposed crotches of scantily clad 11-year-old girls during numerous sexualized dance routines. Are you feeling disgusted? Because you should be. Again, this won numerous awards at a film competition. And Netflix was like, oh, we're sorry that you didn't like it, as their response, because they're fucked. A pair of tight leather pants on an 11-year-old girl are forcefully pulled down in the midst of a scuffle. The camera glances at her panty-exposed bum. It's like, you can't make this shit up. I am utterly just appalled that they would even allow that on any platform. Because it goes beyond the point of, you know, you're objectifying and you're taking advantage of these young girls in like shows like Dance Mom or like one of my friends had said Honey Boo Boo. I don't know anything in relevance to that, just aside from the fact that Honey Boo Boo is like, I'm a country girl, and then her mom's very large. And they're all rednecks. I don't know what Honey Boo Boo does. I don't know anything about Honey Boo Boo aside from what I just said. But apparently there's some relevance to that. But this goes beyond the fact of, yes, we are recording these young girls in situations that they're not emotionally prepared for and their moms are forcing them onto. This goes beyond that because it goes to the point of, yes, and we are now especially focusing on the sexual aspect of these young prepubescent girls. And it makes me want to fucking kill myself that Netflix allowed that on their platform, that it won multiple awards at Sundance, and the fact that they clapped back, Netflix, they clapped back with, oh, we're sorry you found it offensive, basically. I read off the initial tweet a while ago. Let me see if I can even find it again, actually. Sean Hawley suggests Netflix defend controversial Cuties film before Congress. I don't know who this is, but they are a fucking piece of shit. This is from Netflix. Directly from Netflix. We're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used for Minon Cuties. That's the name of the film. It was not okay, nor was it representative of this French film, which won an award at Sundance. We've now updated the pictures and description. Nor was it representative of this French film, which won an award at Sundance. Why do you have to mention that? Why do you have to mention that exactly? It's almost like you are upset that people are upset that you're promoting just blatant pedophilia on your platform. BRB, you're going to go jump to the abyss. Let me come with you. Now, I could go on forever why that's not right. Of course. And I could be extra crazy here. Because I was listening to a... I was listening to... what was it? Yeah, the ITNJ. This popped up on my Twitter feed, and I was interested in hearing about the video. ITNJ being International Tribunal for Natural Justice, which, as far as I can tell, is a very fantastic organization that supports people kind of digging deep into these sorts of very, very terrible things. The one mainly that I mean, and again, I'm going to start sounding crazy here, and I don't normally talk about this, but the aspect that this can happen in, dare I say, in a society, in the real world, in our current day, it's fascinating how fucked it is, if that makes sense. It's like watching a train wreck almost. It's like, not that necessarily you can't look away, because you totally can, and I imagine most people do, because it's a very disgusting subject. But the discussion was, there was an initial bit by, I don't remember his name, but he was an American judge, I believe, and he might not even have been a judge. But he was undercover through many just different types of cases and whatnot. But the main aspect of this whole presentation, which went on, I think, for like a good hour or so, there was his 15-minute bit, and then there was another one by somebody from the UK that went on for 45 minutes. That was, what was it? John Wedger, who's a fucking hero, which I'll talk on in a second here. But the topic was on human and child sex trafficking and abuse in many different just aspects of just places where you wouldn't expect it. So, like, for example, with like foster homes and whatnot, there were many accounts that John Wedger was talking about in the UK, where these foster homes, he would approach these, the directors of these homes and be like, well, where did the kids go whenever they go missing, or they run away for a bit, and they're like, oh, they've run away with like pimps, and they're being pimped out, and they're like anywhere from 9 to 14. And they're like, oh, but this is, stable for them because they have, a boyfriend that's much older, mind you. And they're making money, so they're happy. And they're taking drugs and whatnot. And it's like, excuse you? And this happens in so many foster homes, apparently, in the UK. And then the most deplorable thing I had heard was, and which is, go figure, there's matters of where, oh my god, there's again, this is going to sound like this will start sounding like crazy talk, but I 100% believe what John Wedger was saying when he was talking about this. 100%. By the way this was being brought up, in the nature it was being brought up, the way he told the story, and the fact that I already had a pretty big inkling that there are child sex trafficking rings throughout the world. And he went into, well, the initial guy, I should say, went into the fact that there are people in this world that will breed for children, and they will do it independently from like a hospital. So they'll do it in like a private manner. So that way they have no birth certificate, so they can do whatever they want with these children, and they can ship them off. They can abuse them as much as they want. And they have one of the worst things he had said was they have an expiration date, whether that's 2 to 6 years. And it's just, whether they use them for whatever purposes, that whatever sexual acts, or if they harvest them for organs. That's a real thing in this real world. You have people breeding children for organs, and just to be used up and expire. And it's terrible. It's utterly terrible. The way he talked about it, though, he was like, and so they use them, and they have this expiration date, and they use them for sexual favors, and they they harvest organs from them, and he kept eyeing, and it was it just kept breaking the tension. But what John Wedger talked about, as I say, but what John Wedger talked about was he was with the UK police force. I forget exactly where he had mentioned, but he was with the police force, and he was working in these child abuse cases and whatnot. And eventually he dug so deep into the fact that the police are having something to do with these child just sex rings and just abuses and whatnot, and this whole system. And he got to the point, he dug so deep that one of his supervisors told him, you need to fucking stop, because if you do not, they will take your house, they will take your family, you will lose your kids, you will go to prison, you will lose everything. They threatened him. And yet he ended up leaving, and like the case would be suspended. This happened like I think on 2 occasions, and like he kept going to these different places and these different people, and just it would always turn up that either they lost files and evidence that he had that he had produced, or he never heard back from them. And this happened with like several people, not just him. And it got to a point in which, he kept digging around, and he was still working with the police, and he was still, in the police force. They just did not pay him for 3 years. He did not receive a paycheck. Can you imagine? He said he had like 4 kids and his wife he had to provide for, and he could not for 3 years. He was not getting a paycheck because the department is so corrupt and fucked that the higher ups have just something to do with these cases. And it's like you can kind of, I don't know, the police obviously aren't great, as you can see on the news, for the most part anymore. Just today, or yesterday actually, there was and I don't know what exactly the issue is with the type of imagery, but one of the police officers was wearing a mask of the United States flag with a blue line through it. I think it's maybe like something like Blue Lives Matter or what have you. And somebody on the street approached him, and he was like, hey, that's very offensive. and that's disrespectful. And the guy, and this is on video, somebody was recording it, just arrests him and like threatened to tase him or something like that. And it's like, you know, there's stuff like that, but then just I don't know, you kind of expect it, but you kind of don't at the same time, where it's like you have these higher up officials that are that are helping perpetrate just these child abuse cases and these sex rings and whatnot. And it's like, it goes so deep. It goes so high up to the point where they can try to ruin your life. And like, even somebody in the meeting after John Wedger was done, you know, telling everything that happened, somebody asked, you know, how haven't you been killed yet? And he laughed and he was like, I don't know. And he says, I'm hoping to have at least a couple more years to, you know, be doing this work that it needs to be done. Obviously, this isn't something I usually talk about, but as I said, with these, just the fact that something this just depraved can happen still in the real world, it's fascinating how fucked it is, if that makes sense. It's like being interested in, you know, like murder cases and whatnot, and cold cases, or like serial killers, for example. I feel it's sort of in that regard. It's like you like hearing about it, and it's fascinating just how they go about it, or how you think they go about it. And just it's very important to me to not pimp out children and harvest their organs and sell them as just property, and then they have an expiration of a few years. Plane crashes, sure. That's both a great example and a terrible example to mention on the 19th anniversary of 9/11. I watch plane crash shows. See, I didn't even know they had shows like that. Oh yeah, that's today. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as somebody, no, it's fine. As somebody that was 3 when 9/11 happened. In 2001, I don't really have much of a connection to it. I sympathize with, obviously everybody affected. But yeah, I don't have much of a connection to it, so it's like I can't, fully. I don't know. I wasn't mentally present for it, so I can't. I don't know. I can't like fully be invested, I guess, in just the day. Like, probably a terrible example, but just the one that comes to mind. It's like, I'm Jewish, or I'm sorry, I'm Jewish, and I celebrate Yom Kippur, or I'm not Jewish, and so I don't celebrate Yom Kippur. Again, not it's a matter of events. It's very hard to. Again, that's probably a terrible example. It's very hard for me to kind of articulate what I'm trying to say. Just a matter of I wasn't old enough to really have much of a conscious thought of what was going on in regards to that, and all I really ever heard about it was in school, and then obviously the conspiracy theories and whatnot, which. Yeah, very preventative. Very preventative. That's all I'll say on that. Very preventative, though. Yeah, believe it or not, I do enjoy sometimes hearing about conspiracy theories. I don't actively look them up, but I like hearing about the different ways that it could have possibly gone by chance, and then in cases that it did. I will say, fully, completely bluntly, that Dick Cheney is the biggest monster in the world, and I wish he was dead. Because he's such a lizard piece of shit. I was in preschool, so I have a vague memory of the day. Yeah, it's just... no idea. I was at home. I was 3 and at home. So, yeah. If you are interested in hearing more about what I was talking about in regards to John Wedger and whatnot, let me see if I can pull that up. Because it is very fascinating to hear about and just hear the experience that John Wedger went through, especially. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see. There's the one. Actually, it went on for more than an hour, I think. They had this whole section on sadistic ritual abuse and satanic ritual abuse. And it's like, when you get into Satanism, it's like, it's not... The media has always been like, Satanism, and they bled out their eyes, and they kind of overindulge in the fact that it's not, too widespread, I guess. Listen, I'm not a Satanist. I'm agnostic, but the principles of Satanism and being a Satanist is just a matter of you kind of it's human, just it's just natural humanity, where it's like, if somebody fucks you over, you have a right to fuck them over. You mind your business. You don't need to get involved in other neighbors' affairs, just stuff like that. Where it's very simple, but it's perceived to be something absolutely abhorrent and terrible. I'm not saying that it's all terrible. Or I'm not saying that it's all, fine and dandy, because of course you'll have, nutcases that are like, yes, I will sacrifice you as a lamb to our devil. But yeah. So okay, so yeah, those two things, which they start with, just for the topic, they start with this very just uplifting, just music, and then the guy's like, and they were harvesting the child's organs. But it starts, I just want to... Wow. I'm sorry, what are we covering today? Wow. Judicial Commission of Inquiry into Human Trafficking and Child Sex Abuse. Da, 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 da. I just find that funny. At any rate, if you're interested in checking these out, which again I highly recommend if you have the time, in total it's about the two that I had listened to. The initial bit, Chief Counselor Robert David Steele, great name. The initial one is 15 minutes, and then the one with John Wedger, and he goes over his experiences in the police force and just how high it goes. That's about 40 minutes. I highly recommend just giving a listen. And even possibly, I'm considering myself, so I can't fully say it, but possibly, if you feel strongly enough, supporting the ITNJ, they have something you can sign, a treaty of some sort. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I wanted to look more into it, but it's kind of difficult to do on a phone. And you can also donate to them as well. So I'm thinking of possibly doing that, because the organization itself seems very, very good. That's all I can say about that. And so yeah, when I had seen the Cuties thing last night, and then I had that I read off earlier, and then like I had just listened to earlier in the evening the whole child sex trafficking and whatnot. It was just like, oh man, shit is fucked. But the best you can do is just be a good person and fight where it crops up. Unless you're a fucking hero like John Wedger is. That man is a fucking hero. I am just amazed at the courage and bravery he had to go against literally everybody to try to expose this in the police force, and then even beyond that in foster homes and the like. What a fucking dude. What a fucking legend. Fuck Superman. That John Wedger is my fucking hero. John Wedger, Mr. Rogers, great fucking people. God damn it. Again, I don't normally talk about that, and I know it sounds, from an outside perspective, it sounds very crackpot, I guess. It's like, I understand. It's just, that's just something I feel very strong about. And again, it's an interesting subject that stuff like that can just still happen. It's like, you don't even think about it. You don't know, or people don't want to know. It's just, it's important to me. And I hope preventing child abuse and sex child trafficking is important to you too. And that's what happens when we have more time, is that I go off on these tangents that are very uncomfortable and very odd. I appreciate everybody that was listening, though. Thank you. Again, not something I normally like to talk about. I'm more of an optimist, but I wanted to tell somebody. I needed to just have somebody just possibly check out these videos and just hear me out here, so I could fucking vent about it. Now, I'm not going to get immediately into Valhalla. Okay, chill out. Now that I've gone through that whole rant, let's see. To focus inward, yet again, on some future stuff that I have coming up through the pipes. Singing pipes. As I said, which, again, I'm so surprised. October is next fucking month. The spooky month. It's the spooky month. Is next month. So I have some things in mind that I'm possibly going to try to get through. And then also things that I've been working on for a good bit. I will say, though, if there are any... And initially, with the Horror Dumpster, it was just bad games. If you have any good, short, like very short to like an hour-ish long indie horror games that you know of, please go ahead and DM me on our Discord. And if you're not part of the Discord, there you go. Because I'm putting together a dumpster of these horror games, in which, for a good majority, some of them are just very bad. A good amount of them are very bad, but some of them I feel are going to be they're going to be like the whole pastrami sandwich that somebody threw out, but is perfectly preserved. It's in tinfoil, and also it's wrapped up. Nothing got in. It's good. Bella. Yes, I'm Bella. So for next month, I have a couple of games that I've been interested in playing, and I want to give a try here. So as I said with the horror dumpster games, of course I'm gonna start getting through that next month, or towards the end of this month. We'll see. Some games that I've had thoughts on playing for October would be Alien Isolation, because Tark gifted me that a couple weeks ago. And I have not actually played Alien Isolation ever, and I don't know all that much about it. Possibly Condemned Criminal Origins, if I can get the second one working as well, because I've mentioned I very much enjoy the second game. A lot. Like, the horror aspect of the first game is amazing. But the second game's combat is very, very good. Some of the set pieces as well from the second game are very, very nice. Dread Out, which is a game I've owned for a long, long time. In fact, I even remember on my YouTube channel playing the demo or the beta or the alpha for Dread Out, which it's basically like, I think it's Korean Fatal Frame. And if you don't know what Fatal Frame is, you're too young. Possibly Fear 2, though I'll probably not. Though I do want to get to Fear 2 at some point. I feel some of these other games will kind of dwarf it out. Doom 3 as well is kind of in that category. I'd play the original one, though, since the whole thing with the flashlight being separate from your gun is kind of the point, and it just... I understand why they would include the flashlight separately, and like there's some issues with the BFG edition of Doom 3 that kind of ruins the atmosphere for the initial Doom 3. Little Nightmares, Outlast 1, probably definitely not 2. 2 makes me very uncomfortable. Penumbra, though probably not, because that's 3 games. But Penumbra is very good. Soma, which I know Gree has recommended up and down. Actually, a couple people have recommended me, or no, sorry, just Gree. What I meant was Visage. A lot of people have recommended me that up and down, and I've heard a lot of good things. So I'm considering getting through all of these, or at least some of these, I should say. For definite, though, I want to say Alien Isolation. Visage and Soma. I want to say for definite, I want to try to get to those sooner. And then, of course, all the horror dumpster games. So, yes. So yeah, October will be shaping up to be a pretty fun month. Only issue is I'll be, streaming early in the afternoon, so it's not like I'll be playing in the dark. I'll see if I can set up some darker curtains, possibly, to block out, the light. Or maybe I'll just get some, maybe I can just get some blankets off my mom and hang them. We'll have to see, though. So yeah, that's what I have in store for next month. Artificial Night, exactly. Okay, then the fun new things we got here. I ordered a package from Fangamer long before I was having issues with money like I am right now. I still had money. And part of it was just a matter of when Vinesauce was doing their charity event, I bought a pin off of that, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get these 2 other things as well. So what we got here. I got my own onion. I'm very happy about. I just don't have much space for him right now. What I need to do is I need to get a shelf put up here, possibly. I'm still thinking on some things. And one other thing. Grab it. I also got here poster I've wanted for many, many years, which I'm glad they were still actually selling. It's the Dark Souls 1 world map. You got, Duke's Archives at the top. You got Four Kings Abyss at the bottom here, and New Londo Ruins and such. And I was like, hell yeah, this thing's fucking awesome. It's pretty damn big as well. Like, nice. So I was thinking of possibly putting it up over on this wall here. So that way, you'd still be able to see it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. So I'll be very, very excited to hang this up finally. Maybe I'll do it over the weekend. So yeah. New fun stuff. And yes, I'm wearing shorts. Trying to level one of my WoW characters who I've been kind of neglecting because I don't like leveling in her range. I've not even gone up 1 level. I'm already bored. Well, we'll be getting to the games here in a minute. Speaking of, I forgot to mention, part of with making the essay is that I also like listening to them as podcasts. So I want to have, obviously the main portion is going to be, the writing rather than what's actually in the video. Just have relevant, footage and whatnot. But yeah, so that's also partially why I wanted to make it like above 30 minutes. So that way it can be kind of like, I want to include the fact that, I like listening to these types of essays while I'm at work. And so I hope that, people that listen as well can, listen to it at work, just for an example. Let me catch up with chat here. Sari cool onion. Think oopie cool. Very good. Got original animation cell from the JoJo OVA. I'm very happy about it. Nice. Did you just get that recently? I don't know if you had told me that. I don't think you did. DM me a picture of it. I'm interested. Doesn't have to be now, but at some point, could you throw Tark a message about how displays are put up and stuff? Oh, hi, Tark! What do you need to know about displays? I was gonna, but you were going to sleep, so I just left you do your things. Okay, well, go ahead and message me. Brian mentioned getting some because magnets. I'm gonna throw a message. Why do I have to throw a message to Tark then? If you're the one wanting it, Bri. You can talk to me. I'm a normal person. I'm nobody special. You can't have sticky posters poster stuffs on uni walls. Uni, we can have posters and such. Especially us. Well, thank you. I like you too. Wait. Fuck, what was it? Kenny Lauderdale. Hang on. Hang on.
Greetings, I am Fanbed 3. I am beautiful. I love you.
I like you too.
I love you. Like you too. Sorry, I forgot to switch back. All the special. No homo, all the homo. Okay, so do you want me to just explain how the display process works? There's a reason this has 13 million views. Hydrogen, that is. Bare walls are gonna feel weird. Yeah, no, I get that. So, basically, the process is you use, and they provide all this whenever you order the display. Which, let me know if you do. I think you can get me some sort of discount, or like I can get like, oh, if you join up with Displate through this link, you can get your dick sucked for free for the person that referred you. The person that referred you will get their dick sucked. Something like that. You know how it is. Yeah, so they provide you with a little little wet wipe. You go ahead and wipe off the wall that you're going to hang up the display on. They give you this sticky leaflet, which I've heard is easy to tear up because it's basically just, it's like fly paper, I guess. Just as an example, but it's just a piece of paper that it sticks to the wall. So then you have that base surface after you've cleaned the wall. Stick that up. Then you place this sticky magnet onto the square on the leaflet of sticky paper. And then you can basically just place your display, which is the metal print, just anywhere you want along, like you can move it up and down, basically, so long as it's, sticking to the magnet. So I would go ahead and look up into my asshole some videos on taking down displays. But it should be as simple as that, and I'm pretty sure they tote that it doesn't damage the walls. No, I could not recommend Displate enough. I absolutely love it, and when I am back on my feet in regards to my savings, definitely gonna get some more that I've had my eyes on. So possibly wanted to get some for in here. Also, nobody mentions the happy 13th birthday. Talk more about that. I have it hanging up in my room. It's like I could just throw it upstairs. Nobody cares. you know, because my fucking head's blocking it for the most part. How's the packing though, Ventark? And then when are you, when were you saying that you were, going for college, university? Is that a 13-year-old's birthday poster? It's a bit creepy, Mala. But it's me. Are you saying I'm creepy? but it's me. Hey, it's me. That's all me. It's all me. Look, you weren't around for the streams years ago in which I was in my mother's house, I believe, and whenever you would close the door to the office, there would just be the poster right there. It would be like right here, essentially. Like, I'd be playing and the poster would be right here, and just people would be like, happy 13th birthday. I'm like, thanks. You told me to talk about it. I didn't say that. Tomorrow at 10:30 I'm leaving, and I go until 12 tomorrow to have unpacked and such. Oh, they're growing up. Oh, they grow up so fat. Blech. Nice. Got it last week. Nice. So, was it just a matter of so you could have the still, or was it just there's something about the scene that resonates with you? Like, yes, I love his flat top. No, it's okay, I'm fat. I take the fat of the world. Bring it on. Also, I thought that guy was missing a leg for a second. No, that's just a suitcase. I like the scene, but also because it included the background art too. Yeah, fair enough. Ah, that's great. Those are harder to come by. Okay. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, yeah, the bit I've heard about them. Yeah. I'm curious, how much did you actually get it for? I imagine it was probably like a $100 some bucks. I'm plugging my computer, TV, consoles, etc. and loading those up when I leave, but about to go load up the car with other stuff now, so BRB. Okay. Well, good luck with the rest of your packing. I will say, though, that you missed a whole spiel on just the worst thing ever before you were here, so... It was a very serious topic that I normally don't talk about. One of my favorite characters. Okay. Ah, yes, Flat Top. I don't know who this is. Flat Top. Oh man, I'm so glad that I can chat again for just an hour and a half. I missed being able to talk for this long because just having the restrictions of I gotta hurry up, I gotta play the game, quick, gotta go soon. Thanks everybody for being here and letting me chat with y'all. Always appreciate it. I always love chatting. One of the reasons that I love streaming. So I can chat with y'all, so I can chat with people. Yeah, because whether it's me, you know, bringing up something just completely random, or it's, you know, one of y'all, I just like to get into a discussion. Like, it doesn't, you know, always have to be about, you know, video games and such. Like right now, I'm I'm the biggest Valhalla streamer on Twitch right now. And I haven't even started playing the fucking game. We've been chatting for an hour and 40 minutes. But hey, you know what's helpful for that? You don't have to watch. You can just listen. For the most part. Until I start making a goofy thing. Ooh, if you're not watching right now, ooh, I'm doing something real silly. Ooh. Look how silly I am. Oh, you missed the tab. BRB, gotta get sustenance. Okay. See you in a BRB. I'm listening, working on Warhammer models. Nice. Went up level, nice. I think too, I miss doing streams like when I have to leave for work at 2 is like when I would normally want to actively be streaming. Like I miss being able to start up at that time, but if I'm working, it's not gonna change until I'm only streaming. Alright though, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Top Valhalla streamer on Twitch. Let's actually play Valhalla. Why don't we? Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember you mentioning about your refunds. How much is that? Oh, wait. Oh, I almost did it. It's pounds. Yeah, that's quite a penny, Noogs. I don't know if I could personally pay that much for a still like that. Granted, it is used with the production, and it's like, hey, I own this. I own that frame. No, I get it. I get it. I just don't know if I could spend that much just on a single picture like that. That's just me, though. Yeah, you do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't mean dick to me. Also, can I say, I've forgotten to say this for a bit now. So how about the fact that so the thumbnail for Valhalla, when you look it up, you know, as a category, you know, on Twitch, it's got feet. It's got feet. And you know what today is? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Feet Friday. Nobody else has that background of an airport but me. This is my airport. There aren't many like it, and this one is mine. I need this. I own this. All right, let's get into it. Now whenever I watch, I can just point out like, oh look, there it is, I own you. Just wonderful. Oh, here we go. Here, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Psst. Yeah, wait, I didn't have to do that so soon. Well, actually, we read everything. We already read everything, didn't we? So we can just head into work, right? Yeah. Yeah, we read everything. And we got that back massager, yes? Yeah, yeah. Shoulder massager, sorry. We're halfway to that electricity bill. For your information, if you ever wanted to get a Dragon Ball cell with like Goku in it, even if it was just his ass, prepare to pay around $1,000 or $2,000. That's what I learned with this experience. Oh, I believe it 100%. I want the one of Vegeta. I want the one of Vegeta. I don't actually. I want the one of Vegeta going from the back, and he's just like, no! That's what I want. Alright, let's go to work. Tuesday, December 20th. Bam. No, hang on one sec. One sec. One sec. Sorry, I thought I was hearing a light knock at my door. I was like, oh no, did my mother discover that I took the day off for mental health? Because I needed a fucking day. Please. Welcome back, Emma. Want the frame where Goku gets punched in the dick side by side with the frame where Vegeta gets kicked in the dick. Great. See, I don't know that scene. Both are from one of the movies. It's great. Okay. I'd buy that for $1. We're gonna have a dog in. Oh boy. I'm so excited for today. I was screaming about it yesterday, but oh boy, I'm so excited. Good evening. Hello, Jill. In that cage, I brought my cat. I know I read this yesterday. Shh. Your cat? Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cat. Wait. There are no evil Onmyoji in here. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat! Well, that's even better. Hey, 4. So cute. Why'd you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. So I'd rather not have him. So I'd rather have him here, at least today. Well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. You want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure. But he's a bit shy, so... Alright, 4. Let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yup. Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Let's pick these fucking songs. We're about to serve the best customer ever. I'm serious. Got a DM. I just want Discord Nitro for a year. Now that's epic. Now that's a gamer move. That's an epic gamer moment. What an epic gamer moment. Also, trigger fire not working anymore. I haven't been noticing it. I'll fix that eventually. Okay, let's get this started here. Stop that. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Are you ready? Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Oh boy. Yo, what's up? It's a dog! It's a fucking dog! Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-time. Oh my god! This is the part-timer! Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'll be working with the dog! Oh my god, yes! I'm so excited! I'm so unnecessarily excited! Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer. Yeah! I love it! Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer's here. Huh? He came early. Why a dog? Why? Why? What are you, racist against dogs? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. What are you, racist? Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. I never really thought about that, but yeah. They're both funny-looking dogs and used by the royalty. Oh, here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Anyways, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. You fucking better believe he's rad as shit, dude. Thanks. I love him. Anyways, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning. But he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? Wouldn't that be a change of pace? He'll act like a client and see. He'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. This dog wants a Grizzly Temple. The deja vu hurts. Jill, why do you gotta be like this? To Rad Shiba. He's fucking awesome, and he's dank, and he's dope. I fucking love him. If I could dog my god, my dog would be Rad Hawaiian sunglasses wearing motherfucker. Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Sayfair toy company? What? No! Don't lump me with those herding supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA. CIRA? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. CIRA is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help CIRA to be the best it can be. What do you do at CIRA? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh. That actually sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that, yeah. Here. Now, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Oh, Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream. I like the sound of this one. So do I, actually. I would love to try one. Coming right up. The dog now wants a Fluffy Dream. He has a name. I like how he's just accepting of the fact that he's like, nobody cares what your name is. You're rad, Chiba, because you're a dog and you're rad. 3 Adelhyde, 3 Powdered Delta, optional Karma Train. Yeah, give him 1. It's technically on the job. Yeah, the Grizzly Temple had alcohol in it, didn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me— I knew it. I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler's certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why did you pick a bar? I should say, why did you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. Wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. I'm just thinking that. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it? Hey. It's a cat! A cat! Hey, 4, weren't you in boss's office? Hello, cat! Wanna play? Let's play! Didn't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them. Unless they're intruders. Huh. You said his name was 4? Hello, 4! Let's play! No playing allowed. You make a mess. 4, go back to boss's office. Meow. That's one obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Yeah? Alright. I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill. Aw, is it Kira Miki? Eh? That voice! Oh, it's Say! Say, eh? Say, eh? Nice muscles. What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. I see she hurt herself. Ah. Ah. How'd she manage to just slip by the mobs of lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know? The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First, I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared. And now you've shown up with all those bandages? Are you fine? What happened at the bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. Medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please. I want to pay for my drinks. Take it I won't be able to change your mind? Nope. Yes. You won't be able to change my mind. Sweet. No alcohol, right? Coming right up. So he seems to be in a bit of pain. Let me make sure I give her something sweet that doesn't have alcohol in it. Probably like a fluffy dream. Or fluffy cloud. No. Something sweet. Sugar Rush. No. No. Sugar Rush it is. 2 Adelhyde, 1 Powder Delta, and mixed. Careful. Yay. This'll help me calm down a bit. So, what happened to you? Where'd you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I agree. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. I'm sure I know him. What? Nothing. You sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you. Being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, ow, ow. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey, Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. She asked for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? That has alcohol in it. Oh, no, it doesn't. I don't know what else I'd give her. It doesn't have alcohol in it. I don't know what else to give her. Nothing spicy. Give her a fluffy dream. Yeah, I forgot that this was optional. I thought it was sweet. I didn't realize it was sour. Give it a try. Here. I'll save it for like... Huh. So how are things inside the bank? You made a mistake! No bonus! Fuck you! Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice, at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesics. Anal butt plug. The anal butt plug.
Analgesic.
The analgesics. Still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine. I'm fine. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is rough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that? I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here... I don't know. I feel like it was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's just still in shock. I doubt it. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please? Alright. I'll go and take my break now. Shh. Cyberpunk bartender action. Valhalla. It's now safe to keep playing. Why wouldn't it be safe? You gonna kill me? Who's gonna kill me? Too much heavy stuff lately. Alright, let's go towards the latter end of the playlist again. There he is. Here I am. No. Hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey, Jamie. What? Wake up. Jamie? Oh, Jill. Gilly isn't here, I see. Alright, Emma, thanks for dropping by. Hope your rest of the day goes well. Take care. Hugs and kisses. You alright? You look distracted. I'm fine. Don't worry. If you say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? Cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Oh, I see. What can I get you? Usual gut punch. Usual gut punch, you right cunt. Right cunt, mate. Gut punch for Jamie. Oh, get him a gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. 1. Bam. Optional. 1. Oh. 1, 2. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Bam. Gut punch. Here. Thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. But it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Well, not tell them that. It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Not you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I'd like to see what I do as a bounty. I'd like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? Welcome back, Tark. The jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There's some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not gonna be the one dealing with those. Bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, I'll get paid for it. You could say it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Huh? Sure. Jamie asked for something bitter. It's a tad too broad of a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better. Bitter and manly. Give him a suplex. Let's go by type then. Manly. And just give him another gut punch. Three, 4. And he was talking about Gil. Give him a suplex. On the rocks and mixed. And mixed. Packing for today is done. Nice. Congratulations. Why don't you relax and chill out with us? Here. Oh, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots had more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although, I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. You know, when you've killed people and are now talking to me here? It's weird. Reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Like with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Oh yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Is he the one that bleeds the blood and that kills the people? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one.
Say, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in this city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put up a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof that person's dead. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes.
Oh, yeah. Not the one I was thinking of. I thought he was going to mention that, was it Crimson Rose? The woman who bleeds, and her blood, like antibodies or whatever, or not the antibodies, but something with her blood that mixes and mingles with somebody else's blood, and then they just kind of explode.
Interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide blood stains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch and his information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. He was too good, in fact. Fuck. At one point, he took all bounties. He didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. Last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. Police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Fucking badass.
Turned off the TV. Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that?
Registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter, using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the debt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using targets as evidence. So, no. Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently.
Were you part of that organization?
I've actually had those suspicions. I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid.
I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right?
And the name James is pretty common, Jill. And besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore.
Oh.
That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please.
Sure. One beer coming right up. 1, 1, 2, 1. Fuck. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Here.
One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does.
I'm not good with violence.
That's good. It's interesting, though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff.
That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met.
Is he, by the way?
I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him.
Yeah, maybe.
I understood that reference.
Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian.
Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. Yeah, where's the rad Sheba? If I say it out loud, I feel like I would just tempt fate. Where's the rad Sheba? But let's try it anyways. Where's the Sheba, though? Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. Hey, Ingram! So, you still work here? I knew it! I mean, quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job. I needed a drink badly. I remember this crack house was nearby. Hey, I know who your daughter is. What can I get you then? I'll have a Bleeding Jane. On it. Ingram wants a Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Blend. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl working on some experimental power suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? Well, those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and I quickly learn to do whatever they need. Huh. Sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Back possibly for the last time tonight. Okay. Why are you giving me that look? Funny, you show up just as Mr. Ingram shows up here, Tark. Suspicious. You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. You see, I too like to hire people to be my daughter. Okay. Hey, no judgments. It's always a plus. I guess. Almost became a bad day, though. Thanks to some teens on the way here. I know, they just make fun of you. What'd they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to the Zaibatsu Corp. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Yeah, like with Trump and Mike Pence the fence. Sounds local. Mike Pence the electric fence. A local company. Hi, Mike Pence the electric fence here. And do you need electric fences set up? Well, I got you covered. With Mike Pence's electric fences. We got reinforced fences, all right? I'm not gonna lie. Before I knew who Pence was, my friend had said, you know, Pence the fence. I thought he was talking about like some local company or whatever, because he randomly brought it out of nowhere. And so I was just like, huh, sounds local. It was not. It was not a. He did not own a company that made fences. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting, though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than the regular government. I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright. Give me a Zen star. Try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Now he wants a Zen star. What's up with this guy? I don't need to look up what a fucking Zen star is. I know how to make a Zen star. Jag off. Okay, almost. I almost know how to make it. On the rocks and mixed. Okay. Here. Yeah, just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss? Cheat. Jill, Four's headed your way! Oh, right, he's playing with... Okay, he's been playing with Four the whole time. Let's play, Four, let's play. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat? The cat's mine. His name's Four. The dog just hangs around here. He's well groomed. His fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. You like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So, I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that the last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. Four's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Four. He's my baby. Now go, play or something. Right. Ah, you're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. Oh, good. Unless she's Crimson Rose. That's rough. I'm gonna fucking eat a whole pastrami sandwich. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit, excuse me. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. I was expecting her to, honestly. So you miss Dorothy. Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Flawless service bonus. Get fucked! Oh, I think I'll just save it for later. Fuck you! Say, ruining my flawless service bonus. Says who? Who says it wasn't flawless? Fucking bullshit. Sorry. Playing with your cat was really fun. Great. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure, yeah. Jill's beer stash is running out. Buy some to prevent her from getting too distracted. I don't have enough beer. Where's the beer? 4. Mind the hairballs. You leave bigger ones in the shower. I still can't believe she just does that voice. It's wonderful. Alright, let's get that cheap beer. Owner's trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Chill. You're not helping your damn situation. We have like 3 days to fucking make $8 grand. Good luck. I need beer. You know what, Jill? You're gonna fucking be homeless. Put away your damn panties. Prostitution. You know, we all gotta make a living somehow. Am Township 64. Hi! Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No. No! No. I'm going to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want a gameplay in a Sukeban game? I don't know. All I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Meh. I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah. Remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Yeah, because Jill is a gamer. Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. Shuffling madness. Locomotive breath. Mylana Smithy. The waifu revolution. Yeah, no problem. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a laughing trend, What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that wait. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. Yeah, I could do that. I've been thinking for a while. Well, this partly helps. For one thing, I needed a separation with my, my stuff here, but I can just go ahead and put it on the Chrome extension, like, I should say, the thing I use for Chrome, the dial here I use for Chrome, to, go ahead and adjust the volume for that. I can just go ahead and put the effects in with that. So there, it's much louder now. And the shuffling madness. Locomotive. Locomotive, bruh. There we go. Just thought of that. Thanks. Let's see. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine? March of this fucking year. Can you imagine selling 90 million copies? Jesus Christ. You would own the fucking industry at that point. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Do you want that game? Anime games are stupid. New ones at least. Quincy, I certainly like fried chicken. One last time, okay. By Lana Smithy. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food, since that's what most people in this city like the most. Most. And even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Is it that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Great. by Lana Smithy. No footy. Get that footy out of here. All about wrestling. I don't even watch wrestling. I used to when I was a kid. I was really into it. By Lana Smithy. Once known as the king of sports, soccer or football, is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption, you think in the future we'd finally just fucking change it to football and just keep it at that. I'm not gonna lie, I have issues with the fact that soccer is only an American term, and it's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, the rest of the world says it's football, but fuck us. Yeah, it's soccer. Stupid Americans. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting towards the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit too. But I like football. And because of that, you're castrated. That was all the news, right? Nope. All right. Day 9. Day 9. 2 hours later. 1 eternity later. Wednesday, December 21st. And even. Oh! Yeah! Gavin. Jill, good timing. No, what's on TV? $4.99. Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Oh, yes. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Sunday, bruh. Watch silly mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap. Why? I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Why not? Tell me, why not? Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today. The raid stopped. They found whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Oh! It's me! It is I, the Glub Glow Gabgalab. Whoa! Is Ford invited to this party? I don't know. He's a cat. Who's gonna watch the cat during the party? I wouldn't want to watch a cat during a party. Where do I go from here? Stop it! Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, great, another female. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mieka Christmas past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money pay for the drinks? Well, do you? Yes, I have money. The girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easily. Let's see here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And aged and mixed. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink! So who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Oh, right. I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah! Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas Gill? Gill, please. Would have been funny if you reacted to that, too. Sorry, kid. I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How'd you know my name? I saw your ID. Could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. All good, Tark. No, you gotta do the important things. Oh, good. Yeah, take care of yourself. Have a good sleep. Yada yada. Having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. This is relevant to chat members. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. That is the dumbest fucking logic I've ever heard. Let me tell you here. Let me tell you here, you little shit. If your fucking mom is like, oh, do good in school, do the good grades. Oh, but if she shows up home with alcohol, oh, what a great idea. Yeah, she'll totally let you do your own thing and let you go on your own. What a fucking idiot. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny. I have a friend who is also being pressured by her mother. Really? making her sound like such a fucking bitch. Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes. You like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. And you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something like doing... Fuck. If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy... Sounds silly, huh? Yeah. Go home. Do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? All right. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy! Hello, little girl. Ah, shit. G&J, how are you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will you be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course. Spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? One sec. Yeah, that's how you spell that. Okay, sorry. Why is there a dog now? I missed the end of the last stream. Did you miss the beginning of the first stream? And by first stream, I mean this stream. I am Bed. Thank you for stream. Hi, Bed. Have a good day. This is an automated email. Please do not respond to this email address. Good night. Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Partly was talking to people. The dog is a part-timer working at the bar that Dana here hired. And he has a name, but Dana, is just calling him Rad Shiba. So he's like, yeah, I'm Rad Shiba. That's really it. No, and I was freaking out because, oh yeah. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. He's only shouting, "Sir, yes, sir," and not doing anything else, though. Never said I did a perfect job. Hmm? Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit! Hey, not my office! In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Ah, it's Akira. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry. It's only for clients. Oh, promise me you'll buy something afterwards? It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one! Sheesh. I said get out of my desk! But the world's ending! It was just a motorcycle! They're the 4 riders then! Those are horsemen and it already stopped! That was fucking quick. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyway. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. Mars Blast for biker guy. I think he said piano woman first, though. Noogs, if you're still here, what is wrong with you? You ever just spam stinky poo in somebody's DM? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Uh-oh, stinky. I hate that so much. Ah! Aged and mixed. That's an uh-oh, stinky. Here. Look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr. Mario? Ah, yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am. Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. Bye-bye. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. I think she just wanted an excuse to own a dog. Careful. Who is she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just, So where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut punch! Yeah, that one. Again, he asked for a gut punch, but pretty sure he asked for a Moonblast first. He's trying to upkeep this manly man. He's trying to be a man. Dude, let your cock hang out. Let it flow in the breeze. Nobody cares. Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute. Cute. So, why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. It's not a bad idea. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want, just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like, you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers. It sounded like something someone in high school would say. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. You don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring. I don't feel good. If you want, you could try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a Fringe Weaver. Sure. I cannot find this guy's voice. He actually asked for a Fringe Weaver instead of just something manly. Good for him. Was that a classic? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I say. All aged and mixled. Here. Amela, no. Amela, yes. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, that guy over there... Gil? What's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he... No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Yeah? What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartender action. It's now safe to keep playing. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alright. Don't hurt. No bone hurt juice. Ouch, oof. No. All right, back to business. $4.99. Back. Any luck? Managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see dog! Haha. Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here. Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. That's so cute. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, eh? Did I make it too obvious? Why though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. What do you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Yep, coming right. Up. Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month. Yeah. Oh. Oh, here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Whoa, here she comes. Here. That time of the month. Do little menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although, it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course she does. It's like having a bar. You're gonna have other people that own bars. Of course I do. Both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. I made a mistake. I'm gonna get crumbs in my bed. You need to eat in your bed better. I don't do it often at all, but do better job. I used to eat in my bed a lot when I lived at my mom's house. Because, you know, it's like, oh, make your food real quick and then hurry up. Nobody needs to see you. Nobody must know I'm having a sandwich at 4 in the morning. Fuck you. Yes, I have work at 12. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is just to dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until I'm reaching the room. Sorry. I'm always asleep at 4 a.m. Unless I'm with Tark. Hell, even some invite me to dinner or a movie before anything else. What the man like here is what could happen on a date. Although I must say, it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh. I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or you serve Lilim too? She just said yes. Not in that way. Too late! You're exposed. Humans only, but... Oh, I thought she said Lilim. Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic pot. I'm sorry, what? 40%? Human from the neck up. Dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict, though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? Nah, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity... Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Alright. A big blue fairy for the small, pink-haired pixie. Nice moves. 1, 2, 43, 1. Bam. A big. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,000. 4,000. All aged and fucked. Last night we were playing Battle for Middle Earth until 3 a.m. and watched Merlin. Aw, that's so cute. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. You know what's fascinating about pixies and fairies and the like? People that actually think they exist think that they are dimension hoppers, so they just go in between dimensions, or like they're currently here, we just can't fucking see them because they're in another dimension. That's fucking rad as shit, though. It's stupid as hell, but man. I love just the concept of phasing through dimensions and dimension hopping. Just like, yeah, I'm here, no, I'm not. Ooh. Just realized you're very pink. The bar is very pink. That was on purpose. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was in his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? Now I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? Maelstrom 15 in the club. Stop. Maelstrome 15. It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then, I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. Lilim wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo. A big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank, and I wouldn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way. He became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that. It's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then. Tell me your age first. 29, 27, 27 or 29. 27. Got it! No fair. You didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. Want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. She asked for a cobalt velvet. Weird. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks and mixed. Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. You like it? Do you like it? Did you like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, what day's today? The 21st. Wednesday. No, the number. The number! 21st! Number? 21. Shouldn't you know that? I'm not a calendar. I thought you would know that much. Next, you're gonna tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. Yes, I have an inner calendar and a calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, but it's a lot quicker to just ask you. I see. Why do you need a date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. Hi! Hi! Been avoiding it for a while now. Oh, but don't worry, it's nothing dangerous or anything like that. Just heavy. Would you like some help? Would you help me? If you tell me what it is you need help with. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later! Bye. You think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? I guess it's kind of like how even if a text processor can access the computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Who are you? I like your scarf. So if her model is designed to look like a preteen, what happens if a cop or new customer walks in? I don't know. I'm sure there's ways to actually check that. Honestly, it would have been funny if Dorothy and I already forgot her name from earlier, the kid that came in, the 17-year-old. They're like, well, you're serving! Well, you're serving her! No, I'm actually much older than you. Why are you so mad? Sorry. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. Is this from that stream, Chan? Let's say not. Oh, I just realized her whole outfit here. She has like this long flowing scarf, I think. And then there are her arms. Okay. I'm sorry, I was confused. She looked like she had just like on this big just trench coat. I don't know. That would be a hassle. Oh gods. Which ones? Maybe Alma was right. Yeah, Alma. I was thinking it was Alma, but I wasn't entirely sure. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Oh, no, wait, not Alma. Fuck. Not that. Alma's somebody else. For the whole massive transmission hack thing. At some point, she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, "Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks." And today, there have been 2 kids already. You've yet to confirm that. So mad. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. What? What do you want, Ellipses? Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much. She's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol. But alcohol is everywhere anyways. So what do you suggest? Let her be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Stop, Brad, you're scaring me. Viguster. Yeah. Jill. I can do it too. Ah! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. Beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? Oh, why does he need help with a beer? What? Haven't I seen that girl before? No. Should I have? Here. Thanks. Lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. Not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets. Raggarts, but I guess it could be worse. Raggarts? Sorry, regrets. Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. Ah! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What'd you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did? Why? Forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. He's trying to distract Jill from the girl. So So I need to take them out. Yeah, we're doing a lot of back and forthing right now with Gil. This girl's just... So I need to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyway. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. Fun fact for those overseas. Did you know that the penny, the American penny with Lincoln on it, the penny, it's since the value of the dollar is so fucked, and just the value of money is so fucked, the penny, 1 cent, is currently takes a penny and a half to make a penny. It's weird logic, but it's not great. So pennies are just... I never pick up pennies usually when I find them on the ground, because it's like, oh yes, a penny. When I have 100, I can have $1 whole and all these pennies. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why doesn't an arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? The reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have a sister. This is who I think it is. Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby? Is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her. Yeah. She's actually my ex's sister. So how you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools. I managed to skip a grade thanks to admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you wanted to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Alright, Bri, take care. Thanks for dropping by. Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She's... She was my girlfriend. So, you actually had a relationship with someone that's not a cat? Calling me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby. Stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when?
Localized nanomachine rejection gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be Mary worth the life of my sister?
Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her?
No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her.
But that's just speculation. You can't expect...
And all of that because you wanted freedom. What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship?
Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was all this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! And kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first I've even heard that she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too?
Idiot.
Ah! Don't look at me like that, smugly. Make sure that girl gets wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief. I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. I had a feeling. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill. You want to grab something to eat? Not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just... I need to be alone for a bit. Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay! It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just... I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Animosity. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4. She's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you, nonetheless. I don't think that's actually a word. Is nonetheless a word? I know one of those combinations of just words. Nonetheless is a word. What the hell was it? There's this one word, I can't recall off the top of my head, but it's like, it's not... People say it all the time, but it's not actually a word. I don't remember what it was. Flawless service bonus! Get fucked! Oh, I probably should have gotten rid of my face cam there. Fuck, I'm still getting used to it. $8,000 by the 24th. We have 2 days. Oh, God. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that Custy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. What the fuck are you gonna do? It's only $300. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. Oh, there it is. Got it! It's got! I got! It got! Let's go ahead and read through the news. Well, Dangeroo first. Makize releasing EKDV 186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of decent. I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. I'll auto-correct if you really need it. I think they were on the right track, too. Let me... Yeah. Desensitized. Okay, I can't remember how to spell every word, but come on. Yeah, you had it the first time. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like boring you guys. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. By Lana Smithy. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative response from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. Oh my god. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. Wish I knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. New act proposes increased. New act proposes increased surveillance. My little Smithy. We had nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. Sorry. apologies. More nanomachines? It's all the smoke screen to divert attention. Kira Miki encore concert announced. Good for her! By Lana Smithy. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Miki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I thought that was already planned. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You get the tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. I can't click on him. Good for her. But good for her in a good way. Good for her. Where is it? Is hearing it? Oh, there it is. I always miss that up at top. I think that's like a title. I just thought about it. If it's close to Christmas, shouldn't we have the red wallpaper? There we go. Now it's Crimbo. I fear Crimbo. Wow. Sure fear Crimbo. Yeah, keep it at that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today here. 3.5 hour stream, pretty good. I'd keep going, but I'm pretty sure I got plans in a little bit here. Oh, hang out with Rachel for a little bit. Get some food as well. I am fucking starving. I've eaten nothing today, actually. But yes. Boop. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching and tuning in. I appreciate it, as always. Much love. I appreciate to those who were here earlier, or even for those listening to the VOD, if you ended up listening to my whole rant on very serious matters on children. I appreciate that I can talk about that every once in a while. I'm just kind of given my platform. Yay. Anywho, I should be live again on, if I don't hang out with my friend tomorrow, because she sprained her ankle. If I don't hang out with her tomorrow, then I will see y'all on Sunday. Oh. Yeah, I'll probably see you on Sunday anyway. For more Dark Souls with Rachel. Oh boy. At any rate, if you want to keep updated for when I go live next, go and join up with Discord. Otherwise, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Get live notifications whenever I go live. And yeah. Good stuff, fun stuff. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to two-hand your binoculars. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.